Hey, so did y'all like the hopscotch game?
Yeah, it's great.
What did you like about it?
That you could just figure out, you could make the problems yourself, not just the teacher giving you this huge worksheet.
And it was more plain than just working.
It's more playing. And
Yeah,
you like that?
You could play while doing it.
Did you find it entertaining that you were able to get up and move instead of just sit at your desk the whole time?
Yeah, it's you can move around, it's like a break. So yeah, it was a lot more fun.
It does make it more fun. With this activity, you're not going to be able to move around as much, but it's still going to be interesting because it's going to challenge your mind a little bit more, I think. Who can tell me what a square is? Shannon?
It's a shape with 4 sides that are all the same length.
Exactly. So what's the difference between a square and a rectangle? Adam?
The square has 4 equal sides, and the rectangle has 2 sides that are longer and 2 sides that are shorter than the longer side. Just the width and the length.
So they don't all have to be the same length then?
But the square is all the same length.
Okay. Well, since the girls were paired up with the girls last time and the boys were paired up with the boys, we're going to mix it up for this activity. Who wants to be with who? You have to have one boy and one girl. You want to be with Scott?
Sure.
Okay. So, each of you will need to grab one of these envelopes, each team. Do we rush and grab envelopes like that, or do we walk up nicely? Let's put the shapes back in and try grabbing the envelopes again. Give me the envelopes. Yeah, put all the shapes in there. Okay, you want to sit back up on the fireplace? Okay, so who wants to be on whose team? So you two are going to be together, and you two are going to be together. Okay, one person from each team walk up nicely and grab an envelope. Alright, do not take the shapes out yet. We haven't told you what you're going to do yet with them. You're going to take the shapes out once I finish giving you directions, and you're going to try to make 3 squares. Okay? So how many squares do you have to make with those shapes? 3. Okay, go ahead and get on the floor and work with your partner. Each partnership has all the same shapes, so you might want to block each other so you can't see what the other one's doing, so that way they won't copy you.
Don't copy us.
I'll give you one hint. All the triangles don't go into making one square. You have to split them up.
Squares or rectangles?
Squares. You only use 2 triangles at the most in each one.
Okay.
Hey, you got one down. There's only 2 triangles in each one. Otherwise, it's not going to be able to work. Hey, you got that one too. Good job. You got another one. You got it, Heidi. Oh, that's a rectangle, yeah. You're getting close, though.
Can I have a pair of scissors? I'm gonna
No.
I got one.
You have to put it together, else you're going to have to make all those work together. That's part of it. And what's the other part?
Put this under here.
There you go. That's 2. Do you want a hint?
Yes.
Okay, you see this one? These two go together like this. Here, I gave them a hint, so I'll give you one. These two go together like this. Now, how would you make it a square adding those triangles on? Hey, 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 we have a winner. Yeah, no. Nope. Okay, now you two need to come up with a team name since you guys are done. What team name do you want? Square to the 3rd power because there's 3 of them. What do you want, Shannon?
Scotter.
Scotter?
Scotten.
Sconnen? Why would you want that name?
Because it's his name and my name.
How cute. Hey, you finished too. All right, what's your team name?
Square to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12th power.
Oh, that's creative. Do you agree with that name, Heidi? I guess so. So,
I think it should
we're going to have a challenge now. Put those shapes back into their envelopes. All right, give the envelopes back to me. All right, and what you're going to do is each of you are going to get a pair of scissors. And you know how these shapes were cut up and there are only 4 pieces to each square? You guys are going to cut up your own, and you can only have 5 pieces to each square, okay? So each one has 3 full squares, and you're going to cut them up. Now, before we get into it, there's some rules. They have to be straight lines, no squiggly lines. Okay? Does anyone have any questions? Adam?
Do they have to be 5 shapes, or can they be less?
They can be less than. But just so you know, what's going to happen is after you cut them up, you're going to put the shapes back into the envelope and give it to the opposing team. So you two will give it to them, and they'll give it to you. And you want to try to make yours harder than they're going to make theirs. Okay? So what kind of lines are you allowed to cut for your squares?
Straight.
Shannon?
Straight lines.
Straight lines. Are you allowed to do squiggly ones? Scott?
No.
Okay, go ahead and go for it. Cut them up. Okay, why don't you take turns? Heidi cut one, now we'll let Adam cut one.
Okay.
You only did 5, right?
Yeah.
Holy cow. If you make some of the shapes similar, then they won't know which one they go to. Okay. As long as the lines are straight.
Is this straight?
It looks like a boat. Sure. So you got one down. Okay, now let's do the other one. That's your 5 pieces. I like how you two are working together on all yours.
It's gonna be tricky.
Got them all cut up? Okay, put them in the envelope. Alright, hurry and cut your last one. Gotta work together. Straight line, Scott. Oh, you got a little one. Whoa. You're making those tiny. Okay, those are your 5 pieces because you got the big one. 1, 2, 3, 5. Yep.
Hey, they saw us cutting it.
Well, they're already done. Okay. So, switch envelopes and try to figure them out. Here, you want to give me the scissors back so they won't distract you? Heidi, can you give me your scissors back? Thank you, Shannon. I'm going to give you about 1 minute and see how far you can go.
Okay, these ones don't have lines. They must be in another part.
What skill do you think we're working on when we're trying to figure out how to do these?
Your mind?
You're working your mind.
How to fit all these teeny pieces together to get the big picture.
Exactly. So yeah, it's like a mind game. And what else? Shannon?
It's geometry.
How's it geometry?
Okay, squares.
Exactly. So you're working with squares and figuring out how the shapes work together.